before Manuel Lanzini last Friday night. His back four is still short of Danny Rose on the left. On the right, Kieran Trippier comes back in for Kyle Walker. Dyer Wanyama, a formidable progressive player in the guts of Spurs midfield the season long, which has permitted this trio to blossom, the blur of perpetual movement that is Son, Eriksen, Ali. Behind, the blur of perpetual goal scoring that is Harry, to have David De Gea in their domestic goal. The back four includes Eric Bailly. His European dismissal renders him surely a Premier League certainty from now on. Of all in the United side, Michael Carrick will be gladdest to embrace this occasion, having cemented his professional reputation at White Hart Lane. Wayne Rooney can presumably expect a greater chunk of league game time over the coming week. He scored the last time. Well, no doubt there'll be tears before bedtime. 1899, Spurs first kicked off a game here, and they out there. Eriksen's take. Whipped in by Davies. Oh, it's a crunching header from Victor Wanyama. And Tottenham have their celebratory lead. Boy, he got big. And he got plenty on it. Here's hoping it's not the last ever goal at White Hart Lane, but if it is, it's a good one.
Well, I mean, he just seems to have kind of run off the back of Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney is the one who's responsible for getting closer to that, and he's nowhere near. And all Tottenham did was just change the angle from the corner, just a little shorter, and Wanyama should not be given that kind of room. It's an easy header. He made it look easy.
Incidentally, we should say, forward by Jones. Blint, Mata. Was flagged. Trippier's caught him up. Here's Bailly. Away from Davis, up over his own crossbar by Alderweireld. One of five congregated around the penalty spot in red shirts. Blint's delivery, Rooney's header over.
Yeah, and a little cross with himself. You know, when you see the reaction from the player like that, it tells you that he felt he probably could have kept it down a little more. Maybe difficult because he's just climbing above Dyer. So had he kept it down, it might have caught the back of Dyer's head.
Simply had to run forward and poke him in because they were put on the play. Here's Martial. And he's had a go, and he wasn't a long way away.
Do you know what? I don't think Lloris was going to get there if he just had it a little inside the post. I was unsure whether there was a flag about to be raised here. He was borderline offside. It's a very good try, and again, you know, you can see from his reaction that he felt he should have been a little more accurate. Whiskers.
And the floodlights, it's a terrific night ground, this. Oh, here's Son. He's burst through the middle, and Son has fired it at De Gea. And Smalling twitched it away. Eriksen thumped it back forward and was a yard or so wide.
Well, he got a little bit lucky because he got a ricochet in his favour here, but at least he kind of... There's the ricochet, and he controlled it beautifully on his thigh to slip through two Manchester United players. He just lacked the composure. He went straight at De Gea. And De Gea was none too pleased as well at the way he was able to break through into so much space. And he let his defence know about it.
Eriksen without swing. Never away as far as Trippier. Eriksen again. De Gea came and didn't get there. Smart little nudge at the near post from Harry Kane,
which clipped the crossbar. Clipped the top of the crossbar. But when the ball came in first time round, having let Wanyama go in the early one, Rooney had both arms around Wanyama at one stage. But this is an absolute beautiful cross from Eriksen, and De Gea was beaten, and Kane is very unlucky.
Here's Kane. Eriksen. Awkward for De Gea. Came down for Dele Alli, snatched off his toe. If he's injured, it's that Romero has to play, and Romero's being protected for the European games.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is there's a little deflection which scoops it up in the air that little bit more and caused them some difficulty. And it seems to be a kind of a groin issue from doing that. Different setup here.
Yeah.
So
Kane. Ali, wow, has given that a lot. And De Gea reacted splendidly.
well, it's just Tottenham since the start of the game have been on the front foot. And again, Kane shepherding it beautifully to release Ali. And De Gea that time had to be quite sharp.
Good save. Wanyama, Eriksson, and Harry Kane. Half-time changes. Spurs have bossed it. Smalling watchful. Ali looking to dash between Smalling and Bailly. They couldn't hurdle the... Eriksson, it's in! And it's Harry Kane! Had to be, meant to be, written. Spurs 2, United 0. They'll all go home with a smile amid the tears tonight. The main man has scored.
Well, an early goal first half for Tottenham and an early one second half. And it looked as if certainly Kane ran from an onside position, whether one or two others might have been fractionally off. And he just got there ahead of Smalling, who didn't react at all. He was kind of just trying to hold Kane and prevent him from making it. But it's a clever finish. He knew all he had to do was redirect it because the pace was on it from Eriksson.
He has his goal against Manchester United. The one that was... It's not a bad handful of players. Son! Decent crack. On two momentarily. And Son has found Kane. And Kane has found space! And wasn't a long way away from finding the net.
Yeah, and Trippier's upset. And Kane has just acknowledged the run. He's had a little look at Trippier. But again, that's what I'm talking about, Peter. I mean, Carrick was the one this time that didn't produce that good a pass. Eriksson's won it, and they're on the front foot immediately, and he'd made his mind up, hadn't he, Harry? Trippier was never going to get it in a million years. Fancied another.
Quickly taken for Son, who can worry Jones. He gets a corner last off Carrick. Yeah. Martial. Lingard. Martial. Trippier on his heels. Anthony Martial! That would have been a bit special.
Yeah, it would have. And, you know, it just seems kind of more natural for him to come from the left side now since Manchester United have made the change. And he had a sighter in the first half and looking to just squeeze it inside the far post. This was a repeat attempt. And he's unlucky. I mean, it's very well struck. And he had
every week. And United seek to deliver now with Mata. Martial, who skipped away from Trippier. Martial's pulled back and it is turned in for Manchester United by Wayne Rooney. And there is life in the contest. And he's had his moment again. Certainly Rooney was closest to it from a United perspective. And he's prepared to embrace the applause, though there was a Tottenham player very adjacent.
Jose Mourinho gets an assist for this because when he made the changes, he just tweaked the system, got Martial back on the left side, put Rooney as the central striker, and basically it's been rewarded by this. Lovely work by Martial, went past Trippier with real ease, and there's a little touch as well off the last man.
Rooney's goal?
Oh, it's Rooney's goal, yes.
Walker's header. Kane's collection. Ali on the overlap. Dele Alli for Tottenham. Oh, headed off the line spectacularly by Jones.
It's flicked by Kane. Wasn't a double either, but it's great composure. And, you know, that was going in the far corner.
Carrick. Oh, that's a super ball over the top for Rashford. And Rashford would have been in, but for a retrieval by Tin. Jonathan Moss looked the other way and blew the final whistle, and Tottenham did seal it with a kiss. They sealed it with a Kane kiss. He scored the last Spurs goal on this famous ground before its redevelopment. Wayne Rooney got one even after him. It mattered little. It is Tottenham's day, and so White Hart Lane it is au revoir, if not goodbye. Wembley will be a grand temporary Tottenham residence, but hasten the day when Spurs come back to their home, their spiritual rightful home, their home for the glory generations to come. But in the meantime, having beaten Manchester United here by 2-1, the Spurs go marching on.